And of course, Mallory, we keep talking about how tomorrow would have been the perfect weather for Thunder.
It's literally such a shame because it's going to be a sunny day, but of course, safety comes first.
Exactly. Those precautions are important.
Yeah, and we're still watching those floodwaters, of course. The river still has some ways to go down, and then all the cleanup really begins from there. But take a look at this weekend forecast. I would recommend that you just get outdoors in general. Lots of sunshine tomorrow. It's going to be a chilly start if you're heading out on your Saturday morning. We will be in the 30s, but we're looking to make it up to 61 degrees with an overnight low of 40 on Saturday night. And then by Sunday, getting very close to 70 degrees with a few more clouds around. And then temperature Sunday night a bit milder, only dipping down into the upper 50s. But taking a look at our weather headlines for this evening, once again, the rivers, they continue to recede. So they crested a couple of days ago. We've been seeing those levels drop. The Ohio being the most delayed to rise and also the most delayed to drop. And then we're talking frosty temperatures tonight, dipping down into the 30s pretty much all across Kentuckiana. But as you just saw, a dry and pleasant weekend expected. So let's take a look at the hydrograph here. This is the forecast for the Ohio River with the upper gauge. Once again, this did crest at 36.63 feet earlier in the week on Wednesday. And since then, it has dropped about 5 feet. So that is some good news. It's getting awfully close to minor flood stage, which it will be overnight and into tomorrow morning. And then it should dip below flood stage completely by Sunday afternoon. And then taking a look at the lower gauge, of course, different numbers, but a similar trend here. 68 feet. That was the crest earlier in the week. Since then, it's dropped about 5 feet. And at this point, it's in minor flood stage and will drop below flood stage by, looks like Sunday morning. So the lower gauge will actually dip below flood stage before the upper gauge. But Max HG satellite and radar, thankfully, no additional rain to add to that flooding, really potential that we're continuing to see along the Ohio. Max HG radar, we are dry, just dealing with, of course, those river flooded areas. Thankfully, the smaller rivers, those crested and have since dropped. So we should see major improvements over the coming days here and over the weekend. Temperatures, though, as we just talked about, very chilly. We have 30s on the map outside of the city, 47 in Louisville, currently 45 down in Bowling Green. More of those 30s also in eastern Kentucky. Now, your hour-by-hour futurecast for tonight, you can see clear skies, fairly light winds, so that frosty start to your Saturday. But those clear skies will allow temperatures to warm up very nicely. By lunchtime, we'll be in the lower 50s. Highs tomorrow afternoon topping out around 60 degrees. So we're still going to be below that climate normal of 68, but very nice in comparison to what we were seeing last weekend. So if you have any outdoor plans, including heading to the Racing Louisville match tomorrow, kickoff is at 5 p.m. Expect temperatures during the match primarily in the 50s at Lynn Family Stadium. Staying dry, it'll be sunny but cool. And then warmer on Sunday with high near 70 degrees. We're up to 74 on Monday. That's going to be the warmest day of the 7-day forecast before a front brings us our next chance for showers and storms by Monday afternoon and evening. We dry out Tuesday and Wednesday with highs in the lower 60s. And then we're tracking another chance for potential rain by Thursday and Good Friday.